Hi guys, we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be explaining my different cash envelopes and things like that, because I realized I haven't did one of these videos since I first started my journey on YouTube. And I've added envelopes, I've took away envelopes, so I thought we should just get into it. So we're gonna start with my daily cash envelopes. So this binder, everything's going to be linked down below. So first up is Afterpay. So if you guys know what Afterpay is, it's basically where you buy things but you split it into 4 payments that you pay every 2 weeks, and I'm addicted to them. So I have one for this in my daily cash envelopes. Eating out is of course for eating out. Date night, now this is originally for when I had a boyfriend and we would be going on date nights. But I no longer have a boyfriend, so now this is just for whenever I go out. So whether it be like if I'm dating around, which I'm currently not, but like if I was to be dating around and going out, that would be for it when I go out with my friends, for a night out with my friends. This is also where I pull from. So it's mostly for like just basically like a night out on the town, to get drinks, to get hookah, you know. So that's what that is for. Next is spending. So spending is just for anything that I want to buy for myself, because I don't really have a personal envelope. So then miscellaneous is just for any miscellaneous things. So most of the time I use this envelope for tips, or I might also use this envelope for if I'm short. So let's just say that I'm spending something and it's $21. I would take the 20 from spending and then take the 1 from miscellaneous, because I like to keep ones in here. So yeah. And then this is just for any receipts that I scan into Fetch, and then any coins, and then for back to the bank, which I don't really use because I have a back to the bank in my other envelopes. So that's explaining everything in here. Now we're gonna move on to our bills binder, which everything in here is pretty much self-explanatory, but I will go into a little details about my goals and things like that. So first up, these are all my goals here. So I did the calculations on everything, and that's how I got my goals. So we're going to be going through that. So let's just get my calculator. I'm just knocking things over, guys. Okay, so first up is cell phone. So that's for my cell phone bill. And my cell phone, my goal is to get 6 months worth of bills in here. So my cell phone bill is $68 times 6. So my goal is to have $480 in cell phone. Next up is subscription. So that's for just any, pretty much TV subscriptions, but I have just added a gym membership, so that's going to be coming out of there as well. So mostly, like I said, just TV subscriptions, Hulu, Stars, things like that. And I typically put about $20 a month in here. So 20 times 6, I want to get 120 to be ahead on like my monthly bills, but I also want to probably put a little more in here because I want to start getting yearly subscriptions instead of paying them every month. Next is for rent. So my rent is my portion of rent is $745, so times 6. My goal is to have $4,470 in here. So that is a lot of money. So it is going to take a little longer than some of these other envelopes, but that's just the reality. Next is lights. So for my light bill, this one is a little tricky because we haven't gotten a light bill yet, so I don't know how much my light bill would be, and then light bills are never the same every month. So I budgeted for my light bill to be, my portion to be $90 a month. Now it may be more, it may be less, but I budgeted $90 because when I lived with other people, when me and my friends had an apartment before, that's how much we were paying. So 90 times 6, I need about 540 in here. So like I said, it may be less, it may be more, but that's my budget for right now. Next is Wi-Fi. My portion of Wi-Fi is $35, so that would be $210 is my goal. Next is for my credit card. So I will be holding 2 credit cards in here, one for my Chase and one for my Capital One. So for my Chase balance is right now at about $800, so I'm working on paying that off, and then my Capital One is at about $150. So I recently just got into credit card debt when I was looking for a job. Before, I didn't have any credit card debt or anything, but now I do. But that's just the reality of things. So I will be paying that off. And I don't have a minimum I'll be putting in here, just any money that I have. Next is for household. So this is for any toiletries that's for the house. So basically anything that's for the house that's not furniture. So cleaning supplies, paper plates, tissue, things like that. Toiletries for myself. So that will be coming out of here. My goal for here is about $500 to just keep it at, and then, like, you know. Next is home decor. So for that is for any furniture for the house or decor for the house. So we do have to buy a couch. So when we buy a couch, that would get pulled out of here. When we buy a washer and dryer, that would get pulled out of here. And then any decor for my room. So like if I want to buy picture frames or anything, that would just come out of here. And my goal for this envelope to get it back up to 1,000, because it was at 1,000, but I spent it when I moved in, because my room is basically fully furnished. The only thing I would need is if I want to add like little decors here and there. So that's why I spent that 1,000 on. So now I want to get it back up to 1,000 so that we can start purchasing other things for the rest of the house. So that's my goal for home decor. So that's pretty much it for my bill binder / home binder. Okay, so moving on to my high priority sinking funds. So I'm gonna go into these funds and why they're high priority, things like that. So first up is emergency. This is high priority because my goal is to get this to 1,000, because again, with me living out of state and me struggling to find a job, you never know when that might come up. And me having bills, you just never know when you might be laid off, or you might have to quit your job, or you may have a health emergency. You just never know. So I want to have $1,000 in here. I'm currently at about $600, but I have used this envelope twice. So I've gotten up to a 500 and then used it twice. So I've kind of exceeded that $1,000, but I want to get it to $1,000 and it just stay there. So yeah, and that's a high priority for me because it's important. Next is travel. Travel is a high priority for me because I love to travel. I love going out of state, and we're at an age now where me and my friends are at an age now where we want to go out of town for our birthdays. Like, we want to go out of town for the summer. We want to go out of town for holidays. Like, we're not doing dinners in the city like when we were younger, you know. So it's important to me because I love birthdays. I love celebrating other people. So I don't want to have to say no because I don't have the funds for it. So that's why it's a high priority for me, because I just love traveling. I love seeing different states. So I want to have the money for it when it comes time. So I just add a little bit here and there so that when a trip does come up, I'm not starting at zero. Like, I've been putting money into my travel even though I didn't have a trip planned. And then my friend just told me like she want to go to Vegas for her birthday in September. So she just told me about that trip, and that's what, 4 months away, and I'm not starting at zero. I'm starting at, I think I maybe have like $100 or something in there. So I'm starting at 100 instead of zero. 100 is better than nothing. So, and then my goal for travel is always $1,000, give or take. It's typically 1,000 because we typically go on trips for a weekend or for 4 days. So $1,000 to me is enough. I look at it as 500 for travel, so 500 for the flights and the hotel or Airbnb, and then 500 for spending. And that's, like I said, if we do like a weekend or 4 days. My hands look so dark, I don't know why. That's if we do a weekend or 4 days. So it would be, my goal would be a little different if we happen to do week trips or things like that, but we rarely do week trips because we do have jobs, so we typically do weekends. So $1,000 is enough for a weekend. Next is for hair school. So for hair school, this is for me to go to hair school. Now I don't really have a goal for this envelope yet because I don't know exactly how much hair school would be, but it's definitely something that's in my high priority because I want to add as much money to it as I can, so that when I do figure out like how much it'll be, I won't be so surprised because I've already been saving up for it. Next is bills bonus. Now that is my month ahead fund. So I do, like I said, I want to have 6 months worth of bills saved, and it's kind of hard for me to save in my bills binder while I'm constantly taking money out to pay my bills. So this is just an envelope for me to add $20 or $30 in every paycheck, and then once I get to 1,000, I will be a month ahead in my bills, and then I would distribute it into my bills binder, and then just keep going over and over until I get to my goal of 6 months. Next is miscellaneous. Now this is just a miscellaneous, this is just any purpose, all purpose money, and it also acts as a buffer. So like I said, so any purpose, all purpose. So if I have something that I need to pay for, but I don't really have an envelope specifically for it, I could just pull it out of here. Or let's just say that I'm buying clothes and I'm short $10, I'll put it out here because it acts as a buffer as well. And I typically, my goal for there is about $500, and I typically put $20 per paycheck in there. So that's it for this binder. Oh, and that is a high priority because I'm always you just never know when miscellaneous expenses might come up. Moving into my low priority binder. So these, first up is beauty. Now this is a low priority because I don't need a beauty envelope, because anything that's beauty wise is not a necessity, it's a want. So basically everything in here is a want, it's not a necessity. So for beauty, this is just anything beauty wise. So I do my own hair, so if I need to buy supplies to do my hair, I'll take it out of here. When I get my nails done, I take it out of here. Get my toes done, take it out of here. If I happen to pay someone to do my hair, the only time I pay someone to do my hair is if I get braids, I'll take it out of here. So that's basically just beauty wise. When I make up, I take it out of here. So anything beauty wise. Sometimes I take my skincare out of here. Sometimes I take it out of toiletries. It just depends on who has the most money. So, and my goal for here is about I'm gonna say 500 to 1,000. I haven't decided yet, so I guess I'll see how I feel once I get to 500. But it's gonna be hard because I'm constantly taking out of here. Next is clothing. Clothing is, of course, for clothes. My goal for here is my goal at first was 200, but since I threw a lot of clothes away when I moved, my goal is now 5 because I want to buy a whole bunch of new clothes and I want a new wardrobe. So my goal is $500 for clothes. And like I said, it's not a need, it's a want, because I have so many clothes that still have tags on it, and so many clothes that I've only worn once. But I'm just always buying new. I feel like if it's a new event, I need a new outfit. So next is for cars. So I do want to buy a car because taking Ubers is taking all of my money. So it is something, it's in my low priority because I really don't have the funds to save for it. But whenever I do have extra funds, I do want to put it into car and buy a car, and then I'll just have to get a car payment because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to buy a car full outright. So that's the reality. And then next is family. So family used to be in my bills binder when I lived with my aunt, and I would pay her money every month just for living there and things. And I don't have to pay her now because I've moved, but I do want to give her a little something every now and then just to help her out and things. So it is in my low priority because it's just when I have extra money, it's not like a priority for me. And then I have a back to the bank. So this back to the bank is for any money that needs to go back to the bank. That needs to go back to my credit card. I mean, my debit card. So, and that is it. Those envelopes back there are for categories that I'm thinking about adding, but I'm not really sure yet. So we're gonna talk about them when they come around. So next is my saving challenge binder. So this holds the majority of my saving challenges, and I'm just gonna go through and tell you guys what I'm gonna be using each saving challenge for. So this 2023 saving challenges for 12 months, this gets me a total of $815. I'm gonna be using that at the end of the year to pay for Christmas gifts. So I won't be done until the end of the year. So I'm just gonna buy everything on my credit card and then pay myself back with this money. So basically my goal for Christmas, my budget for Christmas is $815 because that's all I have. Then next is $100 scratch off. I'm just gonna use this, and then when I'm done, distribute it into between all my envelopes. Same with this one. And then You Had Me at Tacos. This, I'm gonna make each one $5, so each taco $5, so it should get me $225. So I'm gonna use that maybe for like a night out on the town, to go get food, treat myself, you know. Next is my old shit saving challenge. I'm gonna be using this to fund my miscellaneous. So this is $250. My goal for miscellaneous is $500, so that gets me halfway. Sorry if you guys hear that, I live by an airport. But so that gets me halfway to my goal. So next is my Save Athlete challenge, which I'm no longer doing, so I don't really have a goal for that. Okay, so moving on to my Beautifully You saving challenge. So this is only $75, so I think that when I finish that, I'll probably use that to get myself like some new makeup and things. I do need a whole bunch of new makeup, but I just haven't been buying it. I used to get a monthly makeup subscription, so I've been using the little things in there to kind of fund my beauty routine, because I don't want to spend money on makeup right now. So once I finish that, I'll probably use it to buy the beauty products that I really love, and that's my holy grail that I've been needing to buy but just don't feel like spending the money on. And that's all for in here. So we have a few more saving challenges to go through, and then we're done. So my coins, at the end of here, I'm gonna use this to just whatever is, I have coins I have in here, I'm gonna use this to fund my buffer account in my account. I do want to have a $500. I'm gonna have the $500 miscellaneous / buffer in cash, but I also want to have a $500 buffer in my account, and it's kind of hard for me to do that. So I do want to have that. So hopefully this is 500. This would help me get to that goal. So whatever is in here will go towards my buffer, along with anyone's. So anyone's, however many ones are in here when I'm done, will also go to my buffer. So it's ones in there, that's also fives in the middle, as you can see, twos and things. So however much is in there will also go to my buffer. So those are just little saving challenges that I'm saving, and then at the end of the year I'll count it and put it into my buffer. Last and certainly not least is my 100 envelope challenge. So my 100 envelope challenge is from Erica Budgets. So this gets you $1,200 plus. So $1,200 is the initial, and then whatever the plus is whatever you put in these 4 mystery envelopes. So I plan to put about $25 in each, so that gets me an extra $100. So $1,300 is what I plan to have at the end of this saving challenge. And at the end of this saving challenge, this will go towards my birthday. So as you guys can see, I'm not saving for my birthday in currently, because y'all know, if y'all seen my earlier videos, I was saving for my birthday. I had a birthday envelope. I no longer have that envelope because I just can't afford to add to all of these envelopes. So it's a lot of envelopes that I've taken away, and I'm saving for them within my saving challenges. So Christmas, I no longer have a Christmas envelope because I'm going to use one of my saving challenges for Christmas. And same with this is going to be used for my birthday. No longer, I just can't afford to save for it within my regular paycheck, so I'm saving with it with any extra money that I have. So I just can't afford to have too many envelopes. So this will go towards my birthday. I typically like to have $1,000 for my birthday, because I don't really do a lot for my birthday, but the maintenance is what takes all the money. I have to get my hair done, I have to get my nails done, my toes done, I have to buy my hair, I have to get a new outfit. You know, the maintenance is really most of the money. So and then I used to do photo shoots for my birthday. I didn't do a photo shoot last year, so my birthday wasn't as expensive, but I typically do a photo shoot for my birthday. So, and then next year I'm going to be turning 25, so I think I am going to be doing a photo shoot because I'm going to be 25. I'm going to be a quarter, period. I'm going to be 25. So that's what that's going to be for. So this just gives me an extra little boost for my birthday. When I get closer to my birthday, I might add my birthday envelope back and put like maybe $10 or $20 whenever I have extra. But I have to I want to succeed in some of my goals before I start adding extra envelopes. So I want to get my emergency fund to $1,000 before I add that. I want to get my buffer to $500 before I add that. You know, it's just some of these goals I want to knock out before I start adding any extra envelopes. So that's another reason why those envelopes that you guys seen are on hold. So and again, I want to go out of town for my birthday this year. I've never been out of town for my birthday. I mean, like, I've lived in other states on my birthday, but I've never like gone somewhere and took a trip. So that's why I feel like $1,300 would be a good start for me. And then if I can hopefully save $500, that'll be an extra little, you know. So yeah. So I think that is all my saving challenges. Those are all my envelopes explained. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's a different type of video, but I thought I should explain since, like I said, I've taken away and added envelopes and changed my priority and goals for different envelopes throughout the couple of months. So and now that I'm in my apartment, my goals are kind of a little different. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next week I will be having a paycheck, so I will be having a cash stuffing for you guys. I did have a paycheck this week, but I put half the paycheck to getting to work and then the other half to paying off my credit card. So that's why I didn't feel a need to stuff it, because I mean, I only put the envelope into 2 different places. Like, I didn't like break it up into my different envelopes because I'm just gonna wait and just start fresh on June. So I'm kind of, you know, focusing on what's important right now. I'm trying to get my credit card down since I spent so much on it doing this finding a job search thing, and I'm keeping money to the side to get back and forth to work or to interviews and things like that. So you guys will be getting a video next week though. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to be cash stuffing yet, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the motivation you guys be giving me. I appreciate all of the love. I just appreciate you guys sticking beside me, because I know I haven't been doing really cash stuffings because my last video was an unboxing and you guys seem to really love that. I think that's actually my highest viewed video to date. At first it was one of my bill exchanges, but now my unboxing is my highest viewed video. So I'm gonna have to do a little more unboxing for you guys. If you guys want more unboxings, let me know. At this point I'm just rambling. So bye guys, see you guys on Friday. This video is really late. It's gonna be going up on Monday because I had a lot going on this weekend, so I wasn't able to film and get it out. So this video will be going up on Monday, so I will see you guys on Saturday. So y'all know I film on Friday and I upload on Saturday. So see you guys on Saturday. Bye.